Hello everyone, welcome to this class on spreadsheets for engineers, and in this class let's learn regarding how to create a user form in Excel VBA. So the first thing what I'm going to do is first let me try to enter one single data because only then it's going to work. So let me enter serial number, name, then age, then let me enter qualification, and next let me enter whether are they eligible for scholarship. Fine. Now let me just give some example of a name. Let me enter Yudhishthra. Let me give age as 29. Qualification as PhD. And scholarship, yes, he's eligible for scholarship. The next thing what you have to do is, see here you have developer tab. Go to developer tab and click Visual Basic. And here click Insert and click an user form. So once you click an user form, this window appears. You have this toolbox over here. Suppose if you don't have the toolbox, you can go here and check for toolbox in Weave under Weave tab. So here we already have it. So the first thing, you have various like commands over here, like select object, label, text box, combo box, list box, checkbox, option button, toggle button. So different things you have. Command button, we are going to use different options over here. The first one what we are going to use is use this frame. So let's use this frame. Okay, first thing we are going to use a frame and create a frame over here. So first thing we are going to form a frame. So within this, okay, so we have created a frame now. So next thing what we are going to do is, so we can name that frame. So let's name the frame as fill the info. So you can go under caption over here. So under caption you find that, so you can name it. So under caption, so remember that. Next thing is you can click onto this user form outside this frame. So when you click, you can get this user form over here. So let's try to create like student info. I'll just put like this student info. I'll just put like this student info. Okay, next thing is, you see, once you click out that, okay, fine. Now you can even give a border color, all that. So first, next thing what you're going to do is, so use this label. So using label, we can try to, now we are going to create a user form for different things like name, age, qualification, and scholarship status. So what I'm going to do is copy. I'm going to I've created one label and I've copied it, and I will click Control V. So I'll get another one. I'm going to drag it and place it over here. Okay, again what I'm going to do is Control V. Okay, again you can click Control C over here and paste it, and then drag it and keep it over here somewhere. Okay, and again you can click Control V, and again you can click paste, and you again get this. Next thing what you can do is click over this. So once you click over this, here you have caption. So let me name it as name, enter. Let me enter, and you see here you have something called font. So once you click over that font, you can see actually a small window opens where you can make it bold, all that. So let's try to increase the size over here, and even if you want, you can increase the font style as well for regular, bold, etc. So now let me also give, here you have text alignment. So let me click that and give center alignment. Okay, now we have got center alignment. Now again let me click on this. So once I click on this, I'll try to change it to, I'll just go to your caption and name it age. Let me enter, and again let me go to this font style, all that, font size, everything. Let me give 12, and let me go to this text alignment. Let me give center. Similarly, let me go to here. Let me name it as qualification. Qualification. Enter. Let me give center alignment, and also let me try to change the size to 12. Okay. Finally, let me try to name this as scholarship. scholarship, enter. So let's give the size as 12, enter. So okay, fine. Now what we'll do is, next we have to give a box for this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce a text box over here for name. So for name, what I'll do, introduce a text box. So let me introduce a text box over here. Okay, similarly again let me introduce a text box for age as well. So for age as well, I'm going to introduce a text box. So control Z. So click on a text box and something equivalent to this. Okay, so I've created a text box for that as well. Again let me click on it, and okay, this time for qualification what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a combo box. So combo box you have here next to text box. So I'm going to use a combo box. So combo box, basically it will have a drop down menu. So next, finally, let's try to do that. Next let's try to use a checkbox for scholarship. For it will have a checkbox over there. Okay, so it has a checkbox. So what I can do, I can also name the checkbox as well. So what I can do, I can click on the checkbox, I can go to here caption, and I can give status. I can give status, enter. Okay, let that be smaller only, no problem. Now even I can change the background color of everything. Like I can go to this name, I can click on that name, I can go here something, there is, you have something called back color. So once you click that back color, you can, if you click this drop down, you have palette and system. If you click that palette, you can click onto this color, so a color appears. Again let me try to go to this drop down palette. So let me try to give a different color this time for age, and here for qualification palette, let me try to give another color. Similarly let me try to go here again palette. So let me get to get this color this time, and here similarly I can give palette, and let me give the same color over there as well. For age let me try to give this color, and for qualification, and finally let me try to give this color. Okay, now finally you see, next let's try to give command button. Command button in the sense it is just to submit, reset, cancel, we are going to give something. So I'm going to create a command button. So again let me try to copy that and paste it. So let me try to drag it. Okay, and let me try to copy it again. Okay, so let's click over here, copy, let me paste it over here. Okay, now let me try to click this. So let's go to this caption, let's try to delete that, and let me try to put submit, enter. So let's try to give the size as 12, and let's try to give the alignment. Okay, enter. Okay, and fine, that's fine, and anyways the alignment is fine there. And here again let me try to click this. So let me try to use backspace, and after that submit let me try to give resets to reset those values, enter. Again let me go to size and give it as 12. Again let me go to here this command button again here, and let me try to give it cancel, enter. Let me try to give it size as 12. Okay, and now again let me try to give some colors over it. Let's try to give some dark colors palette, and let me try to give this color, or let me just change it. mm, Else let me give something like this. Okay, now let me try to give this for reset. Again let me give this color, and for this let me give red color. Okay, so now you can see everything is done. So now we have created all these different label box like text boxes, all that we have created. So next thing we have to run it. So once you run it, you can see now you can't enter many details over here. So first we have to do that. So let's try to continue over that. So now we have created this user form. We have created name, age, qualification, scholarship. Also, we have created the submit button, reset, cancel buttons using command button. So first, let's know the names of this. If you click this, it is text box 1, it is text box 2, it is combo box 1, it is checkbox 1, this is command button 1, this is command button 2, and this is command button 3. You can check that over here. Here you have that. So command button 1, 2, 3. And let's add a spin button to this. Spin button. So spin button to this age. So here let me just add over here. So let me drag it a little bit down. Okay, so now that is nothing but spin button 1. So now if you try to run this program, so when you try to run this program, so of course you can enter name, you can enter this checkbox, but other than that, the submit, reset, cancel, this age, all this will never work. So further to make it to work, so first thing what you're going to do is, so close this, so click on this. So here you have this is nothing but text box 2, and this is spin button 1. So click on this text box. So here you have this. So here what I'll do is I'll try to change this to spin button 1, spin button 1, and here I'll enter text box 2 dot value, text box 2 dot value equal to spin button 1 dot value, equal to spin button 1 dot value, spin button 1 dot value. Fine. So now next, let's know what I'll be doing is I'll just go here. So here let me just do the same thing. So let me enter, select spin button 1 here. So maximum and minimum, I'm going to give it as something like maximum age to be around 40, minimum age to be around 21. You can give it whatever you want. So let me try to run that now. So once I try to run that, you can see over here, so 22, 23, 24, 25, it keeps changing. So it is working well. So for this qualification, so that to make it to work, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to normal Excel sheet. Here I have typed some certain qualifications. So I'll select all that in a separate sheet. I have typed it. I'll select all that and I'll go here and name it qualification. So I'll give it the name as qualification. Enter. So next thing what I'm going to do is go to Visual Basic. Here I'm going to click this qualification. So here I'm going to search for row source. So here I have something called row source on the left hand side. So let me try to type as qualification over there. So let me type qualification over there. Enter. So after having entered that, now let me try to run this program again. Okay, it's asking for a macro. So click on this and now let me run the user form. So now when I search, I get this different, you can check out clearly. So now this one is working. The next thing what you have to make it to work is the submit button. So for submit button, so for submit button to make it work, you can double click on it. So I have typed the program on the back end, so just to save some time. So for submit button there is a program, so I have typed it over here. I'll just try to copy and paste it, because uh, to just type it will take some time. So what I'll do, I'll just copy and paste it over here. So that's under command button 1. So I have pasted it out. So sheet 1 dot activate range a1 dot end excel down dot offset 1 comma 0 dot value equal to range a1 dot end excel down dot value plus 1. So similarly here you will get text box 1 to combo box 1. If checkbox 1 dot value equal to true, then so I'm getting this. So similarly, so let me try to run the program now. Okay, so now if you try to click any data and try to submit, it will work for sure. Now let me try to do for the same for reset and cancel. For reset and cancel, so let me try to click on this reset. So command button 2, and for that I have a program over here. So for command button 2 there is a program over here. So let me try to copy and paste it. Copy and paste it. So let me try to copy and paste that, and let me try to run that. Okay, now let me try to do for that cancel. So let me try to click that cancel. Let me just type unload me. Okay, so now everything is working, I guess. So now let's try to run the user form. Okay, so let's try to run the user form. So now let's try to enter anything. So before that, let's go to this uh, sheet 1, and now let's go to Visual Basic. Let me try to run the program. So let me enter the second one now, Beamer. So let me give the age as 26. So qualification I'll give BE. Checkbox 1 I'll click it. Now I'll click submit. Yes, it's working. It's working out correctly. So you can just pause the video and just check out that programming. If it's required, I'll just try to explain it in some other video regarding that explanation of the program. Thank you.